I love the way he's been leading. One of the things in developing the quarterback position is you go from from a position where he came from, where he wasn't a starter, to being immersed right into the middle of it, and then being able to take a step back and look at his work and what he needs to do. And he attacked it in the offseason. He attacked his weaknesses. He continued to sharpen his strengths. And what I love the most about him is that he's a humble leader. In other words, he took the time to work on any of the things that he felt like he needed to work on, as well as became much more of a vocal leader for us. So I would say A+ in the offseason for Brandon Wimbush. Now let's go put the other pieces of our preparation together. Well, I think it's been well chronicled in the sense that, we've gone outside these walls to continue to work on his technical development. That continued to take place. He's just getting back from some of that work today that he had this past week. So he's really committed himself to improving the fundamentals and the technical, approach to the game. And then the second piece is that we put him in as a leader of one of our SWAT teams. And that's a leadership position which requires to hold people accountable on a day-to-day basis. And that was the next stage that we wanted Brandon to work at that quarterback position, because he's got to hold everybody to a high standard. And when he's confident, there's nobody that will stop this offense, because everybody believes in Brandon Wimbush. So if he walks out there and he is confident in what he's doing, he has the Larry Bird effect on everybody, where everybody raises their play, because if Brandon's confident, we've seen what happens when he's a confident player. Those are the two things in particular. I want him to learn. We're not going to rush him into anything. But again, I go back to what I said earlier relative to our practices. There are going to be more opportunities for Phil to get in there and compete during camp with all eyes on him. And so I really think it's going to be great for him. It allows us to really focus on Brandon and to Ian's development, because you're right, there still needs to be some development there. But I think we can do all three. In other words, I think we can continue to work the developmental phase with Phil, and we're going to do that within our practice sessions. And then, our number 1 and number 2 quarterback will be able to continue to get the kind of reps necessary to be sharp going into the first week.